Welcome to Ask Logic, the video series where we're answering your questions. I'm Todd Smith and I'll be your host. Throughout this video series, we're going to cover things that we're experts in. So SEO, web design, web development, PPC, social media, photography, and videography. That's why we wanted to start Ask Lifted Logic, to help serve out content to people who aren't just our clients. Because the more you guys know, the better decisions you can make. How do you figure out what your PPC budget should be? So not even necessarily how do you break it down, how do you figure out what that core number is for your business?
Yeah, so I think this comes, if you've met with Adam, certainly his lecture about, your profit, even possibilities, and making sure you're not spending more than you can even make back.
And if you haven't, you can find Adam's TED Talk. Just Google, it's on our site, but you can also Google Adam Fishman TED Talk on YouTube and it'll pull up. And then you'll have a much more in-depth idea of what Courtney's talking about right now. Yes. Shout out to Adam Fishman. We love you.
So that's rule number one is never spend more than you can even possibly make in a month.
And then cut that in half.
Yeah. And then keep scaling back from there because obviously you're going to have other expenses and things that you need to take care of. It depends a lot on your profit margins. Mm-hmm. So obviously if I'm a realtor, I'm going to need, you need to understand that you're going to have a little bit more of a healthier budget because, more on the larger end, 4,000 or 5,000 because that market is so competitive and saturated. So you're going to want to spend a little bit more on PPC. But when you think about it, if you're able to capture, 3 more clients in a month that ultimately become home buyers or sellers, that's, money in your pocket through your commission that I would imagine is going to be much higher than what you spent on PPC.
Feel free to hashtag AskLL on social media, and we'll get to them as quickly as we can. But keep in mind, there are no stupid questions, especially in the digital space.